Hello Malcolm, hello everyone else. Welcome back to RimWorld, which is loading. I probably hit record a bit early. I hope we're recording okay. I had a couple of hiccups. Windows, I think it updated. It didn't announce that it was updating, but when I restarted, my computer started acting really funny basically. Internet was not working properly on all fronts, but on some other fronts it was fine, etc. So I restarted, and it was a forever restart. It's like, please wait. And I think it updated, and OBS stopped seeing my camera. So the solution was really simple. I simply removed the video capture device, created a new video capture device. Boom, it's on. But there was a little fruitless time of fooling around, plugging and unplugging things and turning things on and off. Anyway, anyone using OBS that's watching, that worked. Just destroying that video capture device and making a new one, which is hopefully working, right? And muting it again so I don't use its microphone. I use this little microphone on the headset. I mean, it's a better microphone even though I go thump, clonk, sniffle into it all the time. So, we're back at Avro's colony, and it actually hasn't been very long. We got the crops in, basically, is how long it's been. It's pouring rain, 7th of September. But the reason we came in is, okay, a wild man wandered onto the map. Here he is. A wild man wandered onto the map. And he was considered an animal. And in fact, we can still hunt him, although we have lost our tame option. Interestingly, he will no longer tame. That's strange. He's a prisoner, and so we've got him set on recruit, and he's got his difficulty and resistance levels, which are normal. We had him set on tame still. There was still a tame option, which I thought there would be when I clicked on him now. We brought him in. See, now he has a really high melee skill, and it's super good. I noticed that because the first person I sent out to try to arrest him had like 4 melee, and it's like, okay, no. So I sent out someone with severe melee but no gun, and they beat him into submission. And then we still had tame on him, so we were busy doing the normal prisoner thing, and then someone came in and tried to tame him, and he has a 20%. See, he's listed in wildlife. Slick Jailbird is in wildlife. Oh, we still have a tame option here. We can still tame him here. He has a 20% chance to attack on tame fail. He went nuts and tried to jailbreak, so we had tame fail, attack, manhunter. It said slick manhunter, and also jailbreak all at once, and it was like kaboom. I was like, oh dear. So we had to subdue the poor fellow. He's down to a stab now, feeling much better. We're going to try to recruit him. So I've never seen a wild man in the game before, so I thought I'd come in and show you the wild man. File writes it should be snowing, but it's 11 Celsius outside. We could have thrown in more rice crops. We've cleared all crops. We're okay. 25,000 potato, 50,000 rice, 10,000 corn, 20,000 berries, and almost 70,000 hay. And right now we have like 3 hogs. We killed a bunch of the bonded ones. It's just like fine, you know, there's probably tons of people with bonded animal sadness going on. I bet you Melissa has it. Let's see. No, not her. No other break risks. Otherwise, things are much as normal around the colony. Yeah, we have to watch for tree growth here and for tree growth down here, because trees will grow in the winter. Hey, we've got some hay here that needs to be just harvested. I'm sorry, but what is that even doing there? At this time of year, get rid of it. Another dash of hay for the beasts. Things are much as they were. We dug this out. So last episode I was talking about we need a rec room so bad, blah blah. We dug this out. This one little post turns out to be, I didn't even do it on purpose, but it turns out to be exactly centered to hold the roof up. The roof fell in without it. It wasn't quite built, and they roofed and it fell in. No one was hurt, thank God. Goodness. I can't use those terms. I'm not religious, so it's not mine to use. We have a door leading out here, so we're going to probably put a telescope out here. But, you know, since we're here and we're doing the episode, let's throw coolers in. Bippity bang. Oh, okay, let's pause and throw in everything all at once so that the constructors can be efficient. So, whip whap, cooler, blue side in, 1, 2 coolers required. Flooring. We were able to buy some sandstone, so sandstone tile it is. And wham, do we have enough? We have enough. Bang, bang. Because we happen to have some sandstone sculptures. So we're gonna do as much of this. See, there's nothing, but we can do that much of it. So we'll do that much of it, and that'll be for the scope. Now wiring has to go in, so duplicate wiring. We built walls so we can do the whole thing. So we should be able to go right through here, and you know, let's just wire the whole thing in, because even if those wires explode, they won't cause us any real trouble because they're inside walls. We do have more batteries than we had. This is also going to need 2 heaters. Not sure where the best spot in the room is for them. I think one should tuck in here, and let's have another one down here. As for furnishings and what kind of recreation goes on in there, we don't know. Lighting, we're going to use standard lights, so just a regular white standing lamp, one here, one here, one here. One here, one here. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't quite bloody reach, but they'll do. So we can have 2 in the center to light things up. And that'll be our lighting. We're roofed, we're walled. I built walls the whole way around. We're pretty safe in here. So that should do for construction. We'll turn time up to 2, and they should start it in the morning. SAR's busy cleaning at 1 in the morning. SAR's up. SAR has the best bed in the place. SAR is sleeping in a legendary bed. SAR is not a fast sleeper, but SAR is up as fast as Watson, who is a fast sleeper. Watson's also a night owl. Okay, so there's our new rec room, and it's got 2 doors. No, it's got 4 doors. Oh, we missed one spot of... Oh god, I thought we were getting raided. We missed one spot of flooring there. Oh, we missed 2 spots of flooring, so bang those in. Don't know how I missed those. Item stash quest. Yeah, so a legendary light machine gun, an excellent flak jacket, and a fine legendary cowboy hat are stashed nearby. You know, I hate to be depressing, but that is not our thing. I don't really know how to send caravans or send gifts. I looked at sending gifts, so I have to use the pod launcher, set a location on the map, unload it with stuff. So let's actually go ahead. Oh man, we're not long on silver. Let's load this thing. Contents. How do you load it again? There's a way. I have no idea. Contents. No. No. How do I do this? What the devil? Cancel load? Well, let's hit that. There we go. Load launch group of 1. Oh my god. We could put people in it. Or a squirrel. Oh, I didn't mention last episode that one of our squirrels is a hero, actually. I should have mentioned that. We'll go find them in a minute. Let's dump some silver in here. Not insect meat. Where's the old silveroonies? It should be up top, shouldn't it? No, it's not. La 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 la. Come on now. We're not giving them our architect legs. Silver. So let's go ahead and put 700 silver into there. Not ready for launch, loading in progress. Okay, so we'll have 700 silver loaded in there when someone comes to do it. Hello, dromedaries. Have you got 2 male calves? Male 1, female 1, so all good. Oh, and chickens. We do have ourselves... Oh, another calf. Okay, animal check. Animal check, animal check, animal check. So, cats are fine. The warg is fine. Oh, the squirrel. So, which one is it? Yeah, rear left leg destroyed. Smashed by the butt of a gun in the most intense combat. Bandits got in all through the base. They came in here, and they came in back here. And the squirrel attacked them along with the panthers in here because we just set everything loose. We were like emergency, set all animals loose. The boars were streaming out of their pen, but we turned the raiders. Oh, we've been able to buy a new telescope and a mega screen television, which is one thing you can't build. We had a mega screen long ago that we were waiting to use, but it was destroyed when some mechs crashed through a ceiling and destroyed a bunch of stuff. Right in this area where we now have the shells, man. An explosion there would be so disastrous. Oh dear God. Maybe I should double up on my fire foams in the area. No, you know, I don't know if that'll even help. Let's just go ahead and double up on the fire foams in the area. Just, you know, let's be real sure, because that's wiring like right next to those shells, eh? Like, that is not safe. Okay, we have 2 dromedaries gave birth now, so. Hens. We got cockerel 29. We have no male chicks. Man, we have a lot of hens. How we doing on eggs? 71 eggs. We're not going to kill any specially. Let's kill 1 hen for fun. Well, not fun, but it's not fun. No, but we'll kill 1 hen for food, basically. And we got Minla is pregnant. We got rid of the other young panther instead, and we kept Minla. We sort of like Minla. She has a bond, so kept Minla. Sold the other one. Very good. So we've got 3 male dromedary calves. So the oldest ones go. So 3 days, 2 hours, and 0 hours. So male 2 hours slaughter and male 3 days slaughter. Sorry kids. Sorry kids. And the chickens will leave to their business. And yes, stone's getting done there. Did we haul all that stone out of the mines that we marked for haul? We kind of did. Transport pods are loaded. Well, we're not going to do anything with that. We're going to haul this stone. And we're going to haul... Oh, yeah, you guys can keep cutting me some stone. I think the storeroom will handle this, especially because they will keep hacking the stone at full speed. So, yeah, this will just get loaded right up. People will keep pounding stone, as long as nothing bad happens to us. And you know something bad will happen to us. Sar, good on. Keep on cleaning. So we got a bunch of corn in here from this field, and that's going to supplement their hay feed. But we switched all these fields to hay for next year, and we switched these central fields to corn for next year, and then these outside fields are hay entirely. I'm actually considering, I'm considering taking this one and putting it to corn. I think I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna get big on corn. We're gonna get big on corn. Now corn, it's so slow that you harvest it in the fall, so, and you know, like bad weather or something can really affect it, but you get a rich harvest and it's not much work for the growers, right? So here they are getting busy in here, and they haven't built any of the electrical systems yet, but since the walls were already, oh, they've built some, haven't they? Since the walls were already built, they won't mess up the damn electrical grid, because when you put electrical grid and walls down at the same time, you can run into this issue. So sandstone, and this one is sandstone, so they're not replicas, but that's cool. Man, I can hear the tinking and tanking of tools everywhere, and the snipping and snapping of scissors. Here's me making us an unfinished camel hair button-down shirt. We sell a lot of clothing for a lot of money. Oh, okay, heater goes down to 18 immediately. Let's do that for it. That's good. It'll take at least 2 heaters to heat this. It may take 3. Considering that it's butted on a freezer, I think 2 ACs will be good for it, though, especially considering that it's butted on a freezer and on an AC corridor, whose AC has been sufficient. It's been good. So yeah, this should work out. Dromedary 41 is giving birth. Pop over here. Now what are we doing for dromularies? Let's check them. We got a male. A male. So 0 hours, 4 hours. Sorry, little guy. We don't allow more than 1 male dromulary at a time. By policy, we have to keep the reproduction rate down on them. We like the wool, we like the milk. To the point where I'm not going to replace them with cows or whatever. Uh-oh, Mo started a social fight with Jade, so health. Getting beat up. Wow, okay, they're done. They finished fast. So here's Jade. She's got a bruise on her torso and a bad bruise on her right foot. And can we get Mo, please? Why can't I? There we are. And he's got similar bruising. And he's resting, and is Jade resting? Resting. So they're both heading to get treated, so we'll just leave them alone. We won't bother commanding them. Because we've got quite a few doctors pathed to maximum speed doctoring, you know, doctoring 1. So yeah, we've got quite a few. Yeah, oh, they're getting treated. Larissa and Melissa are both very good at their jobs. 100%, 100%. It's dirty in there, but these are not cuts, so we are not going to stress. However, it would be good if it was cleaner. Getting to work on that new fire foam popper. Man, I'm nervous about that. Yeah, and smelter off, even though there's so much steel to be had around the map right now, and we are running short of steel, but smelter off, smelter off. Oh, there goes the new fire foam popper in right now. Rika Scooby, good job. And sculptures galore. Well, we're going to be putting all the good sandstone ones down in here. We're going to set this up as a real social relaxation area for them. Eventually they'll fix up the power system and it'll run. Here's the other heater, so take it down to 18. And save on that. So all heaters to 18, all coolers to 19, and fridges, the coolers are -3, except I'll put one of them at high power. This one's -23. I just have some kind of personal paranoid crazy theory that I'm saving power by doing that. I think I might be saving power by setting things up that way. I think it works. And the colonists are comfortable. We are using a lot of coolers and heaters, man. Like, temperate climates aren't everything. After all, in a very cold climate, you barely have to use any air conditioning or none at all. And in a very hot climate, you don't have to use heaters, so it does make your base construction more complex to live in a relatively temperate climate like this. This place has medium cold winters with a good amount of snow. I was going to say some snow, but a good amount of snow, and hot summers. Hot springs and hot summers. Okay, good. They're getting the place lit up. That'll make them a little happier working in there. Yeah, that's as far over as we can pull the lights, but I think it'll be well enough lit. Thank you, autosave. I was just about to say good autosave. So we're doing fine. I wonder how slick the wild man is. Why is he sleeping on the floor? We've got an unowned prisoner bed for him. Right? Ah, weird. We could hunt him. We're not gonna hunt him. Will he eat the meal we gave him? Is he gonna even eat? He's ravenously hungry? Oh no, he's eating a fine meal, but we might have fed that to him while he was in bed. Well, let's see what happens when his rest runs out here. So let's save again. Please no raid right now. Please no raid. I shouldn't have said that. That's just a foolish thing to say because there's our warg howling. I like our warg. So he's gonna get up any second, right? Right? Yeah, look, he's gonna get up. So he's up. He's eating the meal. Good. I wonder if he'll use the bed. It's so weird, eh? Needs. Slept on ground, you know. He's got every kind of bed. Naked, well, that's too bad. What's his mood at again? Pretty good. Alright, he's good. I think Slick is fine. We are going to recruit him. Man, we have a lot of colonists now. But we have more rooms. We did build out a good number of rooms. And it turns out we do have the occasional free room up in the main colony, I think. Well, not there, we bloody don't. There's a nice little room there with Villagina in it. Oh yeah, maybe up in here we have one? No. No, these are all full. There's one free one. Yeah, there's one free one there. No free ones there. Free aesthetics room with horrible furnishings and no carpet or no flooring. These are full. We've got an unknown double bed for anyone who gets into a relationship. These are all full. We were thinking to build some more beds in here. Cold snap. An unusual cold snap is set in. Quickly killed by hypothermia. Build a heated space to survive. We're going to be okay. And we've got a couple... Okay, we've got one unowned over here. Oh my god, we are so full actually. Holy snap. But we've got these ones over here that we recently dug, and they're working well, and they're all unowned. So we're okay. Because if couples split up, like Avro is currently married very happily to Rojas, they're doing very well together, but you know these things can change. So yeah, we've got our marriage spot set down in the nice room. This is our nice room. It's got the fancy animal beds. It's got the sculptures that match the type of rock that's in it. It's got the uranium, everything except the tables. We didn't have that much uranium. But we built every bloody thing, including some very nice sculptures, like masterwork. Look at that. Out of uranium. What is that masterwork? Let's look at the art. A dancer holding a sledgehammer. That's fine. I don't mind it. The only flaw is there's some lamp cords messing up the carpeting. They don't show on the slate, but they show like fury on the carpeting, so it's a downer. We're working on how to deal with those cords. That's why I decided to go with full walls and full cords in this one, because then we can absolutely just have everything connected as best as possible in there. So how did that do for our... So we've still got 1,000 sandstone. We've got 6,700 granite and 6,400 limestone. We are allowing sculptors to use granite and limestone right now. So they are going to get wrecked up because we just don't have that much wood and we need sculptures for money. We actually are a little low on money now that we put that in the thing. We're at 84.57 silver. And we were at 25,000 silver quite recently, but we had a couple traders and we didn't have much to sell. And we wanted to buy some things. And we bought them. So let's take these down to 19. Pop, 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 pop. So that should temp control that room pretty well. It might end up needing another heater. Negative 11 outside. Only 9 inside. Yeah, we'll just throw one in right now on spec, eh? Where will we put it? Where do we put the heater? Ooh, we could. No, too bad they don't reach to there. Well, let's just put it here in the middle. That'll do. Yeah. We'll put a third heater in because, yeah, the temperature in here is terrible. 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11. Maybe we should be ramming in 2 more heaters. It's only negative 8 outside, actually, so yeah. Heater, build copy. Bang one in here, bang one in here, and cancel that one. So that's how you do it, build, copy, and cancel. This game has the nicest controls, so we're going to go ahead and throw 2 more in. Do you think 2 coolers is going to pull it then with all this constructed roof? Let's bam in another cooler right now. Vulture, pull that out for me. We're just going to go ahead and do it, we don't care. Put that in. They'll get that built. We need that hall though. Oh no, because there's a door. So it doesn't matter. Because there's a door. It's not a problem. All good. So yeah, we put in 1 more cooler and 2 more heaters. You know, it's a big waste of power, but we just expanded the power system. We grabbed this geotherm and we pounded in extra fans everywhere we could. We've got extra fans everywhere we can fit them. The next place for an extra fan is going to be here. But as you can see, doing it is going to trash the hay fields. It'll take a big bite out. So we're not ready to do that unless we have to. And we got another fan in over here. We can't quite get one in and de-roof it here without trashing the field. So, you know, someone watching probably has a better way to do it. This is here. I didn't trash the fields purposely to make a fan. It was stony soil. And there is other stony soil there, which we are still using anyway, so heck it. So cold snap outdoors is currently -2. Yeah, cold snap on the 9th of September isn't too cold, I guess, but it did let me know. I mean, yeah, we're only making 13 Celsius, and sometimes in a cold snap in the winter, you'll see really cold temperatures, and this is a room for relaxation and pleasure, so we are going to make it as nice as possible. This lighting scheme is scant one light. What have we got here? Lit 50%, so it's not actually necessary to have one more light. Should we even take this one out? Let's uninstall it and see how the room looks without it, if it's lit well enough or not. Blur can put that in. Good job, Blur. Maybe you can just uninstall this right now. Just do it. Okay, and so we're lit 50%, which is the max lighting you get out of these type of lights over the whole thing. So yeah, we'll go ahead and pull that, save ourselves that, what is it, 20 watts of power? 30 watts, but gives us a bit more room to build stuff, so, you know, it's going to be all good. Here's Vulture with the components for that, and it's built. We love it. Thank you, Vulture. And we'll drop that to 19 and save on that right away, because every time I, oops, and this down to 18, every time I make a successful bloody adjustment on something, I save on it. And is this ready to build? No, it's lacking components. I don't think anyone's going to show up to do it either. It's too late at night, so I'll have to wait till the next day to get that dealt with. Because I think everyone's going to be heading for dinner and bed. Actually, it's only 6 p.m. at the colony, so yeah, I think it gets darker earlier in the winter in the game, just like real life. Right now in real life, it's dark as pitch outside. It's 20:38, as you can see on the real-time clock here. Sometimes you might see a video at a crazy time, eh? And, yeah, I got the fire burning. Dog's lying here sleeping at my side. And we're having a nice time here in RimWorld, frankly. We don't know what we're gonna put in this yet. I'm just dying to get that last heater in. Oh, well, Vulture again. Vulture. Just take a minute to do it. Yeah, it'll just take you a little second. Thank you. So we'll take that down to 18, 18, 18, 18, and these are 19, 19, 19. That should do the job, Rooney. Here's a couple of our panthers wandering around. Very nice, and we're going to set that up to be as pleasant as possible. And yeah, we armored in above it, you know, probably decently. It's not like massive armor. We could use another turret across this way, but it could be hard to get power to it, so we ain't doing it. And we'll probably pop that scope in out here and just pretend they can look up through a crack in the rocks and see a particular good patch of sky to look at. That's nice to look at. We'll get those sandstone sculptures. We've got a bunch of decent sandstone stuff lying around, mostly small, but I think we got 1 or 2 good large ones. Like here's a large masterwork with a maid looking notorious playing craps with hundreds of devils and 8 mushrooms at the edge of the image. Cool stuff. We got chocolate and chem fuel stored next to each other. I can't speak for the health of that, but this room is flammable to toot, man. It's just awful. We don't allow pyromaniacs in the colony. We don't accept them. Animals are heading to bed. Colonists are heading to bed. I'm not heading to bed yet, like Watson here. He's cutting stone blocks from chunk. Oh look, there's lots of chunks. Like Watson here, I'll be up for a while. You guys have a good. Need warm clothes? No, we don't. We need armor, and that's what we wear. Talk to you guys very soon for the next episode. Till that time, bye for now.